Hi everyone, I got a lot of feedback from you guys. I should compare the Lite action camera and the new Xiaomi Mijia action camera because of the similar price tag.
So here we go. Currently both cameras run in 1080p with 60 frames per second and image stabilization turned on. Let's start off with some audio comparison. Now this is the Lite action camera and currently both cameras are not placed inside an underwater case. And that's Xiaomi Mijia action camera. By the way, I'm currently doing a giveaway where you can win this camera. More on that at the end of the video. So before I'm starting the downhill ride for some comparison footage with image stabilization, let's talk about the specs.
In terms of video resolution, the Lite action camera offers 4K resolution only with 20 frames per second, 1080p at a maximum of 60 frames per second and 720p at a maximum of 120 frames per second. Xiaomi Mijia action camera offers 4K resolution at 30 frames per second, 1080p at a maximum of 120 frames per second and 720p at a maximum of 240 frames per second. So in this category, Mijia is my clear winner. Both cameras offer electronic image stabilization up to 1080p with 60 frames per second. In terms of photo mode, it depends which camera is more suitable for you. Due to the sensor, the Lite action camera offers a maximum resolution of 16 megapixel in 4:3 aspect ratio, whereas Xiaomi Mijia action camera only offers 8 megapixel in 16:9 aspect ratio. So the Lite gets you a higher resolution photo, but only in JPEG. Xiaomi Mijia can shoot RAW photos as well if you want to edit your photos on a computer. So how does that look in practice? Both pictures are now scaled down to 20% to fit the screen. Now you can see that the Lite offers the larger picture due to its sensor and Xiaomi Mijia is cropped to 16:9. But what about sharpness? Let's zoom in to 100% and now to 200%. Notice the treetops where you can see that the Lite offers the sharper image. Both cameras feature a built-in touchscreen. The Lite has a smaller 2-inch screen and Xiaomi Mijia a larger 2.44-inch screen. Note that the screen of the Lite is a bit smaller than the one of the 4K and the 4K Plus. They offer 2.19-inch. Let's take a look at the menus. Both mode menus look pretty similar. Mijia has two setting menus, one for the mode you're currently in, for example video, where you can change resolution and frame rate, and a second one for device settings to change power off time, wireless connections and so on. I prefer the menu structure of the Lite. It shows more info on the currently selected settings and the structure is clearer where you first select the resolution and then the desired frame rate. In a second category there are the device settings. The available options are about the same for both cameras. Another important item is the battery. The Lite action camera comes with a 1200 mAh battery and Xiaomi Mijia with a larger 1450 mAh battery. But you can upgrade your Lite with the same battery that's used in 4K, which is larger and offers 1400 mAh. And with the upgrade you can achieve about the same runtime, which is 2.5 hours in 1080p with 60 frames per second. Of course, it depends on how you use the camera, with Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, image stabilization or screen turned on or off. By the way, both cameras offer Bluetooth to connect to a remote controller and Wi-Fi to connect with respective app. In terms of apps, Yi is the clear winner for me, as the app has a lot more to offer. You can see the live image, remote control the cam and change the settings. You can browse your recordings and trim your videos. Of course, you can download the photos and videos to your smartphone for sharing or directly share it on Yi's own platform. Xiaomi Mijia currently doesn't have a separate app. It's included in Mi Home app. I heard that a separate app might follow later on. For now, you can just use the basic features such as live view, remote control the camera, change settings and of course download your recordings and photos from the camera to your phone for sharing. Now let's take a look at the ports. Both cameras feature a micro USB port. I prefer the door solution of Xiaomi Mijia. Because of this micro USB port, the use of an external microphone is not possible for both of them. In case of Yi, only Yi 4K Plus offers that using its USB-C port. Both cameras feature a standard 1/4 inch thread on the camera's body to mount any standard photo gear. When placed inside the underwater case, both use the GoPro mounting system, so you can use any GoPro mount for those cameras. I currently don't have the Xiaomi case, but photos show it's pretty similar. That are all features for now. As Xiaomi Mijia is pretty new, some more might follow with later firmware versions. Same for Yi Lite, since Yi 4K and Yi 4K Plus offer features such as live streaming, RAW photo or voice control, some more might be added. So what's included if you're ordering one of them? Well, not much. You get the cam, a battery and a cable. The other accessories are optional. If you want to take some time and compare the specs in a chart, take a look at my blog. The link is now displayed in the top right of the video, or you can find the link in the video description below. As already mentioned, both cameras are now set to 1080p with 60 frames per second, image stabilization turned on, and the other settings on auto mode. You probably noticed already that Xiaomi Mijia shows a narrower field of view. I didn't mention it in the spec comparison, as Mijia states 145-degree lens, whereas Yi features a 150-degree lens, but in the video it looks like a bigger difference. In general, if you don't like the typical action camera fisheye effect, Mijia is probably better suited for you, but be aware there's also little distortion on the side of the video image. Now let me switch between both cameras. You will hear the audio recorded with respective cam. Now let's go into split screen mode to compare them side by side. As you already noticed, image stabilization works a little better on Yi Lite. It smoothens minor vibrations very well. The video looks sharper with more details visible. Pay attention to the fence on the side of the coaster. Let's also compare them while walking. Both cameras are mounted on the same selfie stick. Again, Yi Lite shows a better result and offers a smoother video with electronic image stabilization. Let's also take a look at sharpness when I zoom in at 200%. Note that because of the narrow field of view, the image of Xiaomi Mijia looks even more zoomed in, but both are at the same level 200%. Now again, you can see that Yi Lite also offers a sharper video, but also more noise and grain. But I think this only goes for 1080p recordings. Be sure to check out one of my Xiaomi Mijia videos recorded in 4K. I think the camera has a way better performance in 4K. To sum it up, what are the advantages of Xiaomi Mijia action camera? Well, it offers a real 4K resolution with 30 frames per second and higher frame rates in HD resolution. Furthermore, it has a longer battery life out of the box and a larger touchscreen on the back. In photo mode, you have the option for RAW photos. And in general, the field of view is a bit narrower, so there is a little less fisheye effect. And the advantages of Yi Lite action camera: it offers sharper photos and videos, a higher photo resolution but only in JPEG, and it shows better results in image stabilization. Well, if you consider to use a gimbal, which both companies offer, I would go for Xiaomi Mijia, as it offers 4K with 30 frames per second. In terms of photos, it depends if you want to edit RAW photos or if you prefer the higher resolution JPEG photos of Yi Lite. Do you agree or disagree, or do you have any further questions? Well, let me know in the comments below. But now let's get to the most important part of this video, how you can win Xiaomi Mijia action camera. Simply subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment below this video why you want to win this camera or what you plan to use it for. I randomly pick a winning comment and the winner will get this brand new camera. Since both cameras offer different frame rates in 4K, I didn't do a 4K comparison in this video, as I would have to convert the video from one camera to match the frame rate of the other camera. So I stick to 1080p with 60 frames per second for this video, but I also uploaded some other clips. Be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching and see you soon.